Russia and Ukraine compete for Donald Trump's support. Who will win?
The decisive battle in the Ukraine conflict is no longer taking place in the skies over Kyiv or Dnipro. Nor is the slow and brutal fighting along the Eastern Front the key factor that will determine the outcome of the war. In reality, a new kind of battle is emerging, the battle to win the support of US President Donald Trump. Both Moscow and Kyiv are working hard to portray the other side as the real obstacle to peace, aiming to persuade Trump to take their side, at least for now, according to CNN. CNN reports that the recent phone call between Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin could mark a turning point. European officials also said they reached out to Trump before the call, concerned that his view of the war might be swayed by whoever spoke to him last. Just last month, after meeting Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky at Pope Francis's funeral, Trump delivered one of his harshest public criticisms of Russia to date. He condemned Moscow's missile strikes on Kyiv and said he could not be certain that Putin was serious about ending the war. However, Trump later issued contradictory statements, claiming that Russia was now aiming for peace and suggesting that the real obstacle was Ukraine. He also stated that the war in Ukraine could only be resolved once he met with Putin in person. During the May 19th call, Putin had a direct opportunity to present his views to the US president. According to CNN, he may have used a range of tactics, from trade proposals and flattering remarks to carefully crafted talking points, to influence his counterpart. Putin may also have reinforced Trump's recent stance that only the White House and the Kremlin have the authority and capability to resolve the Ukraine conflict, while parties like Europe or Kyiv would ultimately have to fall in line. Last week's meeting in Istanbul between Russian and Ukrainian delegations yielded little progress. This lack of results is believed to have pushed Trump to take on a more central role in the peace process, prompting him to initiate the call with Putin, despite earlier threats to withdraw from mediation efforts, CNN noted. In fact, following the 2-hour phone conversation, Trump expressed confidence in Putin and stated that he would not impose additional sanctions on Russia. He also described the call as very good, even though Putin reportedly maintained his previous positions and conditions regarding Ukraine, merely expressing conditional support.